Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with a book haul. Yay, a book haul! If you will notice behind me, the giant pile of books is not there anymore. They're in front of me. And instead I was sitting here and I started filming and I'm like, that space looks seriously empty. I need to put something there. So I have moved over this little guy that I had sitting on my desk that sits across from me. It's a stuffed moose. Not a real moose. It's a stuffed toy moose. Clearly, he's not the right size. And a little tiny, I think it's a beaver. Is this a beaver? Yeah, it's a little beaver. So yeah, there he is. So they kind of sit together. I call them Rocky and Bullwinkle. They're very Canadian. So yeah, I put them there to kind of fill in the spot of this book haul. So originally what I was going to do was, like, as I bought books, I would put them over there and then every now and then do a book haul. But if you watch my video from Tuesday, which I filmed literally just before this one, I am participating in the 100 book challenge to challenge myself to read 100 books before I buy any new books. So yeah, there's some stipulations to that. If you haven't watched that video yet, I will leave it linked below. But this is kind of the last hurrah, you guys. This is the last major book haul that you're going to see on my channel for a good long time. What I might do is when I finish the challenge is, you know, maybe allow myself to buy a mystery box of books off of eBay, like a mystery box of Harlequin books off of eBay, because that I do love doing, you know, and then maybe do the challenge again. We shall see. I don't know. Or the other thought I had was that for every book that I read for that challenge, all 100 books, is that I put $1 in a jar, and then at the end I'll have $100. And it's like, what do you want to spend it on, kind of an idea, right? And then when I've spent the money, then I have to do the challenge again. So that may be kind of fun. We shall see. But anyway, I was going to do the book haul anyway today, and then my husband and I went to a library book sale, which I've known about for a few weeks. And we got there and it was the last day of the sale, so there wasn't a ton, and I'm trying to not buy stuff that's non-Harlequin. Like, I do have a big stack of stuff here that isn't Harlequin category romances, but they had like a flat, like it's something that would have held tomatoes, like a big, like, what do you call it? Like a cardboard flat that you would put fruit in or something like that. And it was filled, guys, filled with Harlequin Blaze novels. 50 Harlequin Blaze novels and one Desire. So they were 50 cents a piece for the Harlequins. And I spoke to this lovely gentleman who was, you know, working at the sale. And I said, I want the whole thing. Like, originally I started going through them and, like, you know, looking, oh, maybe I'll take this one and this one. I started piling them up in my arms, and my husband's like, just get the whole thing. And I thought, well, I know that there's some in there that I probably already have on my shelves, but it's probably maybe 5%. And he's like, it doesn't matter. So, you know, if you've got duplicates, you can always donate them. It's not a big deal. So essentially, the guy cut me a deal. So 50 cents a piece, it should have cost me $25. He gave me the whole thing for $10. Score, my friends. Absolute score. I'm so excited. But before I get into that, because I'm going to share all of those with you, so this video might be long, put your feet up. Get yourself a beverage of choice. I am drinking a coffee, so if I stop every now and then because I'm doing a lot of talking, cheers, I'm just having my coffee. And yes, McDonald's already has their holiday cups out. I think they're kind of cute this year. I like them. And I got a Starbucks holiday drink yesterday, which was delightful. So let's get into the book haul, you guys. We're going to start off with a bunch of Harlequin books that I got for free. As I mentioned in previous videos, that the Harlequin rewards points system is going away. So I'm trying to use up all my points before the end of December. So I got a bunch of books that came out in October. So I'm going to share those with you guys. Again, I'm not going to go through what all of these are about because I've got probably 60, maybe 70 books here. So anyway, first up we have His Daughter's Mistletoe Mum by Elizabeth Mowers. This is part of the Little Lake Rosalie series. Love the cover on this one. Super, super cute. Gotta love a Christmas book. I'm just going to try and figure out where I'm going to be putting all these. The Floor Works. The Floor Works. The Duke's Family for Christmas by Sarah Mallory. This is a Regency. Yeah, it's a Regency. Love, love, love the cover on that one too. The covers are so cool. This one I really, really like. We have What Happens After Hours by Kiana Alexander. Look at that cover. Look at her tattoos. That is fabulous. And her hair. Oh, I love it. He's not impressed by her fame. She's not impressed by his money. These opposites are about to ignite. This is part of the 404 Sound series by her. So yeah, I have not read any of these yet, and I really need to, but I do love the Desire books very, very much. And that cover just, I absolutely loved it. I got, sorry for reaching down, guys, the new Michelle Douglas, Reclusive Millionaire's Mistletoe Miracle. This is a Harlequin romance. I don't think it's part of a series. But yeah, it's a large, some of these are large print. The only way they're sold is by large print, which is fine by me. I really, really like them. So yeah. Oh yeah, and side note, I meant to mention this at the beginning of the video and I just thought about it. There will be library book hauls on this sale, or on this channel, excuse me. So book hauls are not completely going away. It's just books I purchase. So I will still be going to the library and showing you guys those books. So you'll be getting a book haul from me from the library every 3-ish weeks or so. Because that's how often I go to the library. It's about every 3 weeks. Next up, we have Killer in the Heartland by the great Carla Cassidy. So this is part of the A Scarecrow Murders novel. Very creepy. A cyber stalker and a grisly murder only draw them closer. A romantic suspense novel. Looks really, really good. Cannot wait to read this one. Then we have Christmas with the Single Dad Doc by Annie O'Neill. Adorable, adorable little cover. This is a medical romance. Can she prove to him the magic of Christmas still exists? So yeah, this one sounds really, really cute. I got the new Sasha Summers. I love, love, love the cover of this book. It is one of my favorites. A Snowbound Christmas Cowboy by Sasha Summers, part of the Texas Cowboys and Canines series. Like, look at that, you guys. Look at the dog. Isn't that delightful? Oh my gosh. He's back in town to apologize, not to fall in love all over again. So yay on this one. Oh, love, love, love. Next we have Books Falling Over. Oh guys, don't start falling over yet. We have many, many more books to go. So then we have a Louise Fuller, their Dubai Marriage Makeover, another gorgeous, gorgeous cover. The Billionaire's Unfinished Business, Reclaiming Their Vows. This one sounds really good. Cannot wait to read that one. And then we have the great Nicole Helm. Love this author so much. This cover is great too. Small Town Vanishing by Nicole Helm. This is an intrigue novel. He had a knack for finding things, even if they wanted to stay lost. So yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous cover on that one. So that's the Harlequin books. Is that all my Harlequin books? Yes. So the rest of these are all like non-Harlequin stuff. So I bought this book thinking I was going to get to it in the month of October. So this is the book I was talking about. If you watched my video that I did on the e-reader tag, I talked about the fact that I bought a book because like a physical edition because it was actually cheaper than buying the Kindle edition. And this was the book. It wasn't available at my library to borrow. And the Kindle edition was $1.50 more. So I ended up buying the physical copy and I'm super glad I did because it's really, really cute. But I have A Potion to Die For by Heather Blake. This is first book in a new series. I don't remember the name of the series. But it is a cozy mystery. It's a magical cozy mystery. So there's the cover. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to this one. It looks super, super cute. So yay. Then I went, so let me just see if I can do these in any sort of order here. Probably not. I think that one. Was that one? No, this one. Sorry. Sorry, friends. I'm just trying to figure out my organization here. So last weekend, my husband and I went up, pardon me, I've got the hiccups. My husband and I went up to the small town of Port Perry, which is north of us, and they have this delightful little bookshop. It's like an antique store up the top. Then you go down this set of stairs, and it's like wall-to-wall, crazy, like packed, some sort of order, but not really. Like they have stuff in sections, but it's like, you know, for romance, it's like here are the A authors and here are the B authors, but that's about the organization that they're in. And straight, easy pricing, 3 books, $10, done. So I grabbed 3 books while we were up there because I couldn't not. So I grabbed this one, The Way You Love Me by Miranda Leeson. I've read her before. I think I read her earlier this year and I really did like it. This is a big chunky of a book, but I think it's got it includes an entire bonus story. An excerpt from, so that's like how long the actual book is and then that's the added part onto it. So it's 358 pages and then you've got all this addition on here, but still, 3 for $10. Yes, please. Then I got Cindy Madson's Always a Bridesmaid. This one looked really, really cute. It was in pretty good condition. So I decided to pick it up. It says, in the charming small town of Uncertainty, Alabama, the only certain thing is love. And I think this is first in a series, the Getting Hitched in Dixie series. But again, you get an adorable puppy dog on the cover. I really, really like the cover. It looks really cute. So this one looks like a lot of fun. Can't wait to read it. And guys, I bought my first Danielle Steele. As a romance reader, I have never, ever, ever read a Danielle Steel novel. The only thing I know about Danielle Steel is I remember my mom used to read her, and I know at one point my mom made the comment of all of her books are the same. She just changes the names of the characters and the location, and it's pretty much the same book. But this one looked like, the cover looked really good. This is a more recent release by her, I believe. This came out in 2018. And what I love is, like, when you're Danielle Steel, you don't need to put anything on the back. People will just buy the book. So here's the cover. The book is called Fairy Tale. And the cover just, it's Cinderella. I mean, it was off the bat, as soon as I saw it sitting there on the shelf, I'm like, that's Cinderella. The blue dress, the blonde hair. So this one is about, it's literally a retelling of Cinderella. A modern day retelling of Cinderella, to my understanding. From America's favorite novelist comes a captivating story that reminds us that sometimes fairy tales really do come true and that good can prevail over evil in the end. So I might challenge myself to read this one in like maybe March, like for my birthday month. We shall see, because again, I've never read a Danielle Steel. I mean, watch me freaking love this book. And I've always been wary about picking her up because, not that I'm like a book snob, because obviously I'm not a book snob. But I just think that there's this connotation of Danielle Steel, probably back to what my mom said about, she just writes the same book over and over again, just changes the characters' names. And, I've heard that from a lot of other people. So, yeah, I'm going to give her a try. But it was Cinderella. And I do love a good Cinderella retelling. So that one she'll be fantastic. Then my hubbies and I went, hubbies, like I have more than one. Then my hubby and I, believe me, one is enough. They're just big kids, aren't they? I should shut up now before I get in trouble. So we went to the thrift store. And Garrett got 2 books and I got 3 books because it's buy 4, get 1 free. So you got to pick up 5. So the first one I happened to see on the shelf was this one. I got really excited, which is A Lullaby for Witches by Hester Fox. I love this author very, very much. I have not read this one yet. I do have it from NetGalley, but I don't think I downloaded it in time. So I'm really happy to have a physical edition of it right now. So that was a great purchase. I'm going to put that one over there. And then I saw this one, which is another one that I have from NetGalley to read, and super happy that I was able to get a physical edition. It's Her Darkest Secret by Jessica R. Patch. This is a Love Inspired trade paperback. It's not part of the Love Inspired line. Like it's not a Love Inspired Suspense or a Love Inspired, like the ones that, are published every month. This is like a trade paperback, put out by their publishing. It's an inspirational suspense, I believe, because that's what Jessica R. Patch writes. It says, a great psychological thriller. When a cold case serial killer returns, FBI Special Agent Fiona Kelly has one last chance to stop him before he claims the prize he's always wanted her. So essentially what these are, it's like, this would have been a love-inspired suspense, but Jessica R. Patch probably wanted to write outside of the box. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but if you write for Harlequin or you write for category romance, Love Inspired is included in that, you have to write to a specific set of guidelines. Like the story has to be a certain length. You can't have really a lot of extra characters because there's not the time or the space to devote to those secondary stories. Whereas if you write a standalone novel published under the Love Inspired banner, and which is why they started doing that now and putting these books out, it allows those stories to be bigger and more invested and, allowing their authors a chance to stretch their wings a little bit is the way that I think about it. So I'm really, really looking forward to this one. I like the cover on that a lot. And then this one just caught my eye, mainly because of the size of this book. So let me put it up against the Danielle Steel, for example. So it's like actually like, it's like the same width, but it's this weird height. That's what drew me in. It says, In a Cottage in a Wood by Cass Green. I've never heard of this author before. Clearly somebody really enjoyed this book because the spine's really damaged. It just looked really, really interesting. So it says, a strange encounter. Nev comes across a troubled woman called Isabel on Waterloo Bridge late one night. Isabel forces a parcel into Nev's hands and jumps to her death into the icy Thames below. And that's all I'm going to read. So, yeah, it looks super, super creepy. The Globe and Mail bestseller. Oh, that's a Canadian newspaper. Is she a Canadian author? That is a very good question. Cass Green is the pseudonym of Caroline Green, an award-winning author of fiction for young people. Interesting. Her first novel, Dark Ride, won the Rona Young Adult Book of the Year and the Waverton Good Read Award. Cracks was recommended on Radio 4's, I think she's British, Radio 4's open book program, and Hold Your Breath won the Oldham Book Award. She's the writer in residence at the East Barnet School and teaches writing for children at Sydney University. Her debut adult novel, The Woman Next Door, was a #1 ebook bestseller. In a Cottage in the Wood is her second adult novel. That's awesome. But I'm pretty sure she sounds like she's, London. So yeah. Oh gosh. Never realized how small that print was. I have to see if my library has it on ebook. But yeah, that one looks really, really great. And then the last 2 books I want to share with you were sent to me by the lovely people over at Kensington. I have now been very happily put on their mailing list, and I am super, super stoked. So yay, I got 2 books from them. So the first one that I got is An Amish Christmas Star by Shelley Shepherd Gray, Charlotte Hubbard, and Rosalind Layor. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So 3 Amish stories. I don't know whether they're all interconnected. This is the advanced reader copy, not for resale. October of 2022. So I believe this has already been published, but I'm looking forward to getting to this one. I'm thinking in December. This one's gonna have to get read in December. And then the other one that they sent me is In the Event of Love, which I had requested on NetGalley, and I'm very excited about it. It's a female-female romance. A female-female Christmas romance. Yay! It looks super cute. So it says, world-class event planner Morgan Ross returns to the hometown that broke her heart and rediscovers the girl of her dreams in this laugh-out-loud, steamy, own voices rom-com. So yeah, this sounds really good. So this is by Courtney Kay. So yay. This one comes out this came out back in August. So this one came out back in August. So yay. So thank you, Kensington, for sending those both my way. This one is definitely going to get read in December as well. Both of these are going on my December list. So part 1 of the haul, guys. If you need to step away for a second, this is now the time. We're going to get into the 50 books that I got from the library. So let me reach and grab a bunch here. We're going to start off with the one Desire novel that was in this box. And that was The Executive's Surprise Baby by Catherine Mann. So there's the one Desire novel that came out of this. This is number 1837 from December of 07. So yay. Every single other one of these is Blaze. Every single one. Some of these I have read. Some of these I probably already own on my shelf. Once I get these shelves organized, I will see which ones I have as duplicates, and then I will make a decision on what I'm going to do with the duplicates. But for now, I'm going to share with you guys the books. We have Wild Seduction by Dare St. Denis. A Deal with a Sexy Cowboy Devil. So these are all going to be very spicy covers. This is the Blaze line. These are hands down my favorites, and I'm so happy I got this one. A Seal's Temptation by Tawny Weber. Love her Seals series. We have Best Man with Benefits by Nancy Warren. For those of you wondering, yes, that Nancy Warren. The Nancy Warren who writes the Vampire Knitting Cozy Mystery series. I think that's the same author. Nancy Warren, yeah. I know that she did write for Blaze. The Mighty Quinns Jamie by Kate Hoffman. This is part of her long-running Mighty Quinns series, which is a family of, sexy guys, clearly. Shirtless men. Always a thumbs up in my book. Then we have here, why are these backwards? Then we have No Surrender by Sarah Ardeen. Military one, clearly. We have No Limits by Catherine Cabrera. These are all in almost new condition, guys. They don't even have been read. This is part of the Space Cowboys series, which is a series that I kind of really wanted to read. Some cowboys are out of this world. So yay on that one. And then we have A Seal's Desire by Tawny Weber. She does like her seal books, and so do I. So yay on that one. Oh, some of these covers I've never even seen before, you guys. These are just making me so happy. I did not go through this box. This is like almost going through it blind. Like I started going through a couple of them, and then I'm just like, just give me the whole thing. So I haven't even looked at all of these yet. This is like a surprise unboxing for me too. Make Mine a Marine by Candace Haverns. Look at that cover. Oh my gosh. It says, mission, keep things professional, no matter how hard or hot it gets. We have Come Closer Cowboy by Debbie Rollins, part of her Made in Montana series. I am familiar with this series. Very excited about having that one. We have Red Hot by Lisa Childs, a firefighter romance. He'll risk his life, just not his heart. And then we have Her Seal Protector by Gillian Burns, part of the Uniformly Hot series. The Uniformly Hot series is a very, very well-known series through the Blaze line, and they all deal with military personnel. Mission: rescue the lush, curvy civilian, and definitely don't give in to temptation. Yay! Okay, I don't want all these books to fall over. Okay, this one, I'm almost certain I have. I know I've read it. So we have Teasing Her Seal by Anne Marsh. This is another one of the Uniformly Hot series. I think, yeah, she's a surgeon on... Yes, I have read this one. I don't know if I have a physical copy or not, but if I don't, bonus. So yay on that one. Then we have Insatiable by Leslie Kelly. This is part of the Unrated series. Looks like Washington. Maybe he's he's a professional hockey player. Doesn't look like that from the... Well, I mean, his 20-pack looks like it, but interesting. Anyway, so, sorry, I'm just reading the back here on it. My Secret Fantasies by Joanne Rock. Fantasy comes to life, it says on the back. Well, now this is just dangerous. This is just a safety violation. Hot Seduction by Lisa Childs. Pretty sure you're not supposed to carry a chainsaw that way. Pretty sure. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Sorry, I'm not mocking these books. You guys know how much I love them, but that just clearly seems like a safety violation to me. And then we have Triple Dare by Regina Kyle. This one, I have talked to Regina Kyle on the Categorically Romance podcast last year, and she is an absolute delight. Her books are fantastic, so I'm very happy to have a copy of this one. I'm sure I have most of her books digitally, but always happy to have physical editions. Then we have Deep Focus by Erin McCarthy. This is a From Every Angle book. There's that one. Vicki Lewis Thompson. I love me Vicki Lewis Thompson. Cowboy Untamed, part of the Thunder Mountain Brotherhood. Yay. Part of the Texas Outlaws series, we have Texas Outlaws Jesse. And this is by Kimberly Ray. Texas Outlaws. Very nice. Cowboys, military were very, very big for the Blaze line, if you guys couldn't tell that. Motorcycles. Bring Me to Life by Kara Sinclair, part of the Uniformly Hot. So, I guess he's also military. He's just a nicely tattooed motorcycle military guy. Yes, please. No Surrender by Sarah Arden. Did I already show this one? Are some of these duplicates? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, clearly another military one. This one looks sometimes... I mean, some of them might just... The covers might look... Bear with, I just need to check. Because if I don't check, it's going to bother me. Yes, it is a duplicate. That's okay. That's... For the price I paid you guys, I don't care if there's duplicates in here. I really, really don't. Another stack of them here. So we have Tempted in the City by Jo Lee, which I've actually read this one. I know I have. Part of the New York City Bachelor series. Excellent. Then we have Cowboy Proud by Kelly Ireland. This is part of the Wild Western Heat series. Shirts are not required, generally, by the cowboys or military guys on the covers of these books, even when you're carrying a chainsaw. We have Cowboy Crush by Liz Talley. Love it, love it. Under the Mistletoe. Oh, a Christmas one. Yay! By Kathleen Cabrera. This is part of the Holiday Heat series. I might have to read this one in December. That one might be fun. I'll put it to the side so I don't forget about it. Who are we kidding? It's probably going to end up going somewhere on the shelf and I'll completely forget about it. One Breathless Night by Jo Lee. This is part of the Three Wicked Nights series. Nice cover on that one. I like that one a lot. Playing to Win by Taryn Lee Taylor. Hockey romance. Looks fantastic. And another Christmas one. Ooh, this is a Christmas anthology. Okay, this one might get even bumped up higher on the list. We have Wild Holiday Nights by Samantha Hunter, Meg McGuire, and Debbie Rollins. Gorgeous cover on that one, too. Okay, we're putting that one to the side over here. All right, some more here, my friends. We have Wild for You by Debbie Rollins, part of the Made in Montana series. So there's that. Another great cover on that one. Another one from Regina Kyle. We have a Triple Score, part of the Art of Seduction series. I like the car on that cover. Wait, there's a car on the cover of that book? A Cowboy Returns by Kelly Ireland. Wild Western Heat. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This one, I mean, like, stock photo as far as I'm concerned. Pulled Under, part of the Pleasure Before Business series by Kelly Ireland. There we go. It just, I mean, I'm the first one to say these books are great, you should read them, but even me would be like, at work, like, no, I'll be reading this one on my Kindle, thank you very much. Not there's a problem with the cover, but you know what I mean. This one I also think I've already read, Daring Her Seal by Anne Marsh. I've read a lot of seal books by Anne Marsh, so chances are I have probably already read this one. So yeah. Running out of room, my friends, running out of room here on my little table. All right, I have to put these somewhere else. We have Handle Me by Kira Sinclair, another one of the Uniformly Hot series. Military with a cute, cute doggy. Yeah, there's a dog on that cover, guys. See the dog? And then we have Big Sky Seduction. I think this is another duplicate by Dare St. Denis. Oh, maybe I'm just recognizing the name. This might not be a duplicate. The best mistakes are worth repeating. As long as you learn from them, people. As long as you learn from them. Then we have Texas Outlaws Billy by Kimberly Ray, part of her Texas Outlaws series, of course. There's that one. Ooh, this is an interesting cover. I mean, we have Naked Pursuit by Jill Monroe, part of the Brong Bed series. There we go. If you guys couldn't tell, clearly the spice level on these is higher than most books. Need You Now by Debbie Rollins, part of the Made in Montana series. Yeah, so I don't know if they continued that way, but I know the first bunch of books in the Made in Montana series, for those of you who are country music fans, they were all named after country music songs, which I really, really loved. I think the first one was called Barefoot Blue Jean Night, which is a great song by Jake Owen. Alone With You, Need You Now, which is this is a Lady A song, Need You Now. Yeah, I can hear the tune in my head. But yeah, I don't know if that continued throughout the series, but I know it was definitely there for the few beginning ones. This one I also know I've already read. This is Pleasing Her Seal by Anne Marsh. As I said, I've already read a whole bunch of Anne Marsh books. Not too many more here, my friends. We have Hard to Hold by Karen Foley. This is part of the U.S. Marshals series. So there's that one. And then we have Come On Over by Debbie Rollins. Again, country music song reference. That's the Shania Twain song, isn't it? As a Canadian, I'm really not a fan of Shania Twain because she was so overplayed on the radio. And I'm just, no thank you. But I'm pretty sure that's a Shania Twain song. We have One Sizzling Night by Joe Lee. Another great cover there. Oh, this one clearly takes place, well, it says it right in the title, takes place in Vegas. Her Sexy Vegas Cowboy by Allie Olson. Nice, I like the background stuff in this one. And then we have Unforgettable by the great Samantha Hunter, part of the Unrated series. Very nice there. Very nice. And this is the last. Oh, let me grab this one. These are the last ones, my friends. The last ones, but pretty good for $10, right? Another Anne Marsh, Wicked Nights. Do not know if I've read this one or not. Maybe. I hate to say it, but the covers kind of blend together with the Anne Marsh books. Let's be realistic. Then we have Captivate Me by Kira Sinclair. So there's that one. This is a duplicate. No Limits by Kathleen Cabrera. Maybe any ones that I find, even just as I'm going through my shelves in general, not just these books, but any that I find as dupes. Maybe I'll do a little giveaway or something at some point down the line. We shall see. But there's that one. And then we have Sex, Lies, and Designer Shoes. Oh, I love the title. This is by Kimberly Van Meter. Oh, I love the title. That is fantastic. Some cute shoes too, eh, guys? Kind of like those. Then we have Compromising Positions by Kate Hoffman, part of the Wrong Bed series. And last but not least, again, country music song titles, This Kiss by Debbie Rollins, of course, the great Faith Hill song. Again, now I can hear the tune in my head. Yeah, part of the Made in Montana series. So yeah, so there's that one. So that's it, you guys. That is Anywhere With You is the first one, which I think is another Jake Owen song. I can't remember. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it. This is a longer video. Luckily for me, it's going to be relatively easy to edit because I'm not inserting any pictures or anything like that. So super happy about that. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this massive book haul and the last big book haul on this channel for a good while. It's not going to be the last permanently, I'm sure, once I'm done the 100 book challenge. There will be more book hauls to come. But yeah, during the 100 book challenge, I'm going to just kind of concentrate on getting my shelves in order. And then, you know, then I can think about adding some more books to the shelves. We shall see. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below. I know I named off a lot of books. Any of the ones prior to my Blaze haul, have you read any of those ones? Have you read that Danielle Steel? What do you think of Danielle Steel? And as for the Blaze line, do you guys love them as much as I do? I was so happy. So happy that I got that whole flat of books for $10. So anyway, guys, until my next video, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.